Good morning. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to morning news source only here at Daily Tribune. We're live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Now for today's headlines. Typhoon Yuan made landfall last night, bringing heavy rains and strong winds across affected areas. The storm is expected to exit the Philippine area of responsibility by late Tuesday. As questions swirl over the alleged warrant against Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa, U.S. lawyer Brian Kaufman distances himself from the controversy, insisting no such order exists, amid the growing diplomatic tension between Manila and Washington. As Typhoon Yuan batters parts of Luzon and Visayas, nearly 1 million residents are forced to flee their homes, seeking safety in evacuation centers, while the government agencies race to deliver aid and assess the storm's widespread devastation. The palace has extended the 15% tariff on rice imports, aiming to stabilize prices and protect consumers amid persistent inflationary pressures and concerns over the country's food security. As Typhoon Yuan approaches, PNP Chief Narates has ordered a full police mobilization nationwide. Officers are set to assist in evacuations, rescue operations, and clearing flood and landslide-prone areas. Former U.S. President Donald Trump skips the G20 summit, drawing global criticism after citing so-called white genocide as his reason, a move that further deepens tensions between Washington and its allies. Globe Telecom Incorporated is expanding trials of satellite-powered mobile services to give users in remote and underserved areas better access to reliable connectivity. Korean drama fans are tuning in to As You Stood By, a show exploring the intertwined lives of two women whose shared history shapes their present, captivating audience with suspense, emotion, and unexpected revelations. The National University staged a thrilling comeback against the University of Santo Tomas, moving one step closer to a fourth straight shaky Super League crown. Fans cheered as the Lady Bulldogs overcame a late deficit to maintain their unbeaten record and set up a crucial Game 2 showdown this weekend. Today is the 10th of November and I am Eliana Lacap bringing you today's top stories. Let's kick things off with today's weather. Typhoon Yuan maintains its strength over the West Philippine Sea, bringing heavy rains, strong winds, and the risk of storm surges. Coastal flooding may affect Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Ilocos, Cagayan, Aklan, and Antique. Now for our traffic update. Traffic is light at Balintawak, Mindanao, and Bocaue toll plazas, as well as in the San Fernando northbound and southbound areas. All other sections of NLEX, Acitex, and the NLEX connector, including toll plazas and interchanges, are reporting light traffic conditions. Motorists are advised to remain alert and observe traffic advisories for a safe and smooth trip. Now let's move on to this morning's headlines. Super Typhoon Yuan made landfall last night at 9:10 p.m. in central Luzon, devastating areas along its way. Affected provinces include Dinalungan, Aurora, Iloilo City, and Dinapigue, Isabela, among the other provinces and coastal areas. Meanwhile, in Manila, evacuation efforts have been in full swing. According to the latest report, 10,860 Manila residents have been evacuated. U.S. lawyer Brian Kaufman has denied the existence of any warrant related to Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa, dismissing circulating claims as unfounded. Kaufman clarified that he has no involvement in the matter and that has no legal documents have been issued in his name or by his office concerning the senator. The statement comes amid rising public tension and speculation, which has prompted calls for both official confirmation from both the Philippines and U.S. authorities. Government officials and legal experts emphasize that any further developments would follow proper judicial procedures, and the public is urged to rely on verified sources for updates. Nearly 1 million residents have been forced to evacuate as Super Typhoon Yuan lashes northern Luzon and parts of the Visayas. Authorities report that the storm is bringing torrential rains, strong winds, and life-threatening storm surges, prompting preemptive measures to protect vulnerable communities. Yuan has already caused flooding, landslides, and damage to infrastructure in affected provinces, with local governments coordinating evacuation, relief distribution, and emergency response. The palace has extended the 15% tariff on imported rice until December 31 of 2025 through Executive Order number 105, aiming to stabilize supply and protect Filipino consumers in the face of volatile international rice prices. The order retains current most favored nation rates on both in-quota and out-quota rice imports at 15%. While creating an interagency group on rice tariff adjustment that will monitor global price movements and adjust duly accordingly starting January 1, 2026, with rates ranging between 15 and 13%. As the country braces for the impact of Super Typhoon Yuan, the Philippine National Police is going all out to protect communities that could be in the storm's path. In his directive to all regional and provincial directors, Chief PNP Police Lieutenant General Jose Melanchos C. Narates Jr. called for the immediate activation of risk reduction management task groups across all levels of the organization. He also reminded units to strengthen coordination with local government officials, national agencies, and the public to ensure everyone's safety. Trump argued the move is a response to what he described as an ongoing, quote, human rights abuses against the South Africans, including claims of land seizures and violence, allegations widely challenged by South African officials as unsubstantiated. The president labeled the summit being held in South Africa as, quote, total disgrace, and reiterated his claims that white Afrikaner farmers are being, quote, killed and slaughtered, and their land and farms are being, quote, illegally confiscated. Globe Telecom is piloting satellite to phone services in remote provinces under a new partnership bringing mobile connectivity to areas beyond traditional network reach. The initiative uses low Earth orbit satellites to deliver SMS, IP messaging, and emergency alerts directly to standard mobile phones in far-flung locations across the archipelago. Test regions include Zambales, Pangasinan, Siargao, and Leyte as the company pushes to bridge the digital divide and offer life-enabling access where infrastructure is scarce. Korean drama As You Stood By won past captivates audience with the story of two women whose lives are unexpectedly connected by events from their shared history. The series delves into themes of friendship, choices, and the challenges that shape their journeys, drawing viewers with its compelling storytelling and emotional depth. The fans are tuning in to see how the characters navigate complex relationships and personal growth. The National University moved one step closer to a fourth-straight shaky Super League preseason Unity Cup title after a thrilling comeback against the University of Santo Tomas in Game 1 of the best-of-3 final series. Trailing in the deciding fifth set, the Lady Bulldogs unleashed a decisive run to stun the Tigresses, keeping their perfect 9-0 record intact in the tournament. Standout rookie Sam Cantada led the charge with 18 points, including 16 kills and 2 aces. Champs Maaya's dominance at the net, along with key contributions from Kay Bombita and Vanji Alinsug, secured the win for NU, while UST saw its 7-game winning streak end. The Lady Bulldogs now have a week to prepare for Game 2, with the deciding Game 3 set, if necessary, on the 19th of November. And Tribune, did you know on this day, November 10, 1953, Ramon Magsaysay was elected President of the Philippines, winning by the largest margin in history at the time, with 2.9 million votes against Elpidio Quirino's 1.3 million. A young, honest, and a true man of the people, Magsaysay inspired Filipinos with his slogan, "Magsaysay is my guy." He became a symbol of hope in a nation weary of post-war corruption, so admired that people traveled far just to see, hear, or even touch him. A TikTok video from celebrity Reese Witherspoon is taking social media by storm, racking up over 2.9 million likes and thousands of comments, referencing her iconic movie, Legally Blonde. In the clip, Witherspoon visits the Harvard campus. While she didn't visit the law school, students from the business school were thrilled to see her here and her deliver the unforgettable line, "What? Like it's hard?" In her caption, she shared that she had the best time on campus. That's all for now, mga katribu. Join us again at 1 o'clock p.m. for more updates. I am Eliana Lacap, and this has been Tribune News on Q.